Channel month long, wait time is 3 hours.
Wow.
Welcome back. Just a few seconds to recap here. So we made it down from Calais down to Camping Lac d'Orient, which is the top of the screen there. We then made it further on down to Camping Lac Lumbier, which is on the right hand side just south of Switzerland. So not two birds one stone. I think we want to try three. I wanted to go up the Aiguille de Midi mountain, which is right next to the Mont Blanc mountain. And for that means a trip to Chamonix, and there are cable cars that go up to it, so no crampons or rope needed here. But also what I did was go online and order the tickets. They call it a multi-pass because we're doing this over 2 days, and we'll see if we can squeeze in a couple of activities. As you can see, there are different prices. The one on the left is for 1 day, the one on the right is for 2 days or more. But this would then allow us to do multiple activities. Now, I have no idea how many activities you can squeeze in 1 day. But at least we'll have the ticket to be able to do it. Now, I do know that when you went online to pre-order these things, you had to pre-book your cable car rides up to the mountain, which is what I needed to do. So anyway, we'll see. Do we have time or not? And so, after a morning walk, I can see that I've got all that to pack up later on. So breakfast becomes order of the day. Croissants and pan of chocolate will definitely feature. However, when I walked all the way around there, I was a bit gobsmacked to find out there was a queue. And looks like I'm not the only one. But when I came out, the queue was even longer. Now, as mentioned on the last video, the views are quite stunning. I mean, obviously somebody has a hobbit hole, but not as much as this one. I wasn't expecting to get my brain cells working this early. I'm looking at it going, well, how the hell does he get out of that? But then I thought about it. Caravans abroad, the doors are on the other side. And on this particular model, after further investigation, it's at the back. So, in actual fact, you can quite easily get in and out of it without any issues at all. Now, is that not security gone mad? Now, this next one is brilliant. Talk about a mixture of old and new. So you can see a really old Citroen. Just look at the way that those mirrors are fixed on. And did I happen to spy there was an English rucksack in the back of it? But there we have it. We didn't do that much on this particular day, but the Dutch just behind me were playing a kind of a variation of a Skittles game. Fascinating to watch. Now, talking of games, I was getting myself ready for the women's European final against Germany. But I won't be able to show you it as the BBC have blocked the content, so I've had to redo this segment of this video again. Anyway, the evening draws to a close and we're going to have a leisurely drive to Chamonix in the morning. I'll turn the aircon down so you can hear us.
Hot though, isn't it? It's 27 degrees already and it's, what, 10:30 in the morning.
And so, we're on the way to Chamonix to go and pick up our tickets for the chairlifts and stuff. Now we'll have a general look round, car parks and things like that. We're not actually doing any of the trips until we come back from Italy.
That's right, we're just doing a recce really, aren't we?
Yeah, do a recce, but what a nice place to do a recce, have a bit of lunch. Yeah,
because we've got 1 day here, we'll be leaving for Italy tomorrow. And then when we come back from Italy, we've got 3 days here to do these trips. So if we can prepare a little bit now, it'll save us time later.
Yeah.
So here we are in France, in the shadow of the Alps.
No, just looking up now, and I can see like masts and towers and things right at the top. But what would you expect? Anyway, catch you later. Now it's only an hour trip. However, what do you expect in this?
Channel month long, wait time is 3 hours.
Wow. 3 hours?
Well, that's what that means. I could be misinterpreting it.
I don't think I was counting on a 3 hour delay. to be added to the 6 hours of doing it. I'm thinking worst case scenario, it takes an hour to get there, and then you've got a 3 hour wait. That's 4 hours. And then you've got 6 hours on top of that.
Better set the alarm for about 6 then. Nothing we can do about that. Nothing we can do about the tunnel, is there? It's what it is.
Yeah.
2 hours 15, so they're definitely counting that as part of it, aren't they? They're counting this route as part of the delay.
And so we reach our Chamonix junction, which is only 10 miles away from the actual tunnel itself, but the queue has come down to an hour and a half. Oh joy, and not forgetting the time difference, a little after 10.
Public toilets there. Holy stuff, that must be a car park. 2 metres, that's not going to work for us. Oh, look,
Rock climbing.
A word of warning for drivers, you seem to spend an awful lot of your time looking up. I bet that's expensive.
P. Complete.
That'll be full then.
Complete. You won't get in there anyway, 2 metres.
Hey now, Chamonix is obviously quite famous for its winter sports, but this is quite nice to see. Look, all the effort's been put in providing flowers and things like that in the summer. Fabulous.
There's height barriers on that one. Looks like there's one here on the left as well, on the right. That's got a thingy in.
Got a green sign. Green's good.
So it's open there, so that's good. Can we get in there? There's a height barrier there as well.
Ah, but that barrier's been moved out of the way, look. Not a brilliant picture, apologies for that. But at first glance it looks fairly cheap. Then you realise they're actually charging you per hour, and these are at different rates. And then they're also charging you per 15 minutes. But overall, it wasn't anything to worry about anyway, still fairly cheap.
So David, what do you think of our car park in Chamonix?
Mountains. There's nothing else you can say, really.
Look at this. And that, folks, is the Glacier. Glacier. And look at all these. I don't know if you can see in the video. There are just hundreds of people up in the sky. It's astonishing. And there's even chargers for electric cars.
But we think that may be the cable car we're going on. So we're going in there, that wooden hut's a toilet. There's a little viewing hut up there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But that side over there says Office of Tourism Valley, so to the right, so we'll do that, shall we? Hey, and look, another bridge with locks on it. Hey, and fancy a bit of white water rafting? They do. Some are waving, but that one at the front with the blue hat on, what are you trying to do? Where's the other end of that then? It seems to not go anywhere. And so this opens up into a great big shopping area. Some names you know and have heard of. There are lots of places to eat as well. But this looks well clean and well looked after, this neck of the woods. Ah, so that's where you come out. There they are.
So what do you think they are, David?
This is a lemon squeezer. This is a little fork for eating your fish.
So what are you having then?
I'm having pasta.
Okay.
Dad's having fish.
He's having fish, so he's going to use those for fish then.
We have these at home.
What for? We don't have that at home.
Yes, we do. It just looks different. We have one that you push down like that. You squeeze it like that.
Yeah,
And this
in Indian restaurants,
we have
for squeezing lemons.
we have these, but wood.
Wood.
We
Okay.
get them when you go to fish and chips.
Let's see, shall we?
Good luck.
Not a lemon squeezer.
You ordered snail.
Holding snails.
Why don't you just use your hands?
They put it wide enough. There we go.
On the floor. You've got it.
It's one down.
You're going to try one, David?
God no, absolutely not. I've got to shit my hands in flat.
Well, I don't think snails will be on his list then. So anyway, we continue and there's more shopping. There's more shops everywhere. There's bars, restaurants and all sorts. And again, some names you might know. But we actually do come to a sign where we hopefully can go and get our tickets. Okay, so that's where you go to board it. Obviously, there's a queue over there if there's any tickets going spare. This is where we collected our lift passes from that machine, even though I ordered the actual tickets online. It says you have to go and pick them up. So we did that. Just wandering around here. So that's the queue. Obviously it tells you that number 30, I did, before that sign went off. I think it might still tell you on up on this board. Yeah, it does. Number 30 still in. And inside there are toilets. Number 30. So you go in the middle one. To the left there's toilets inside. I actually got changed into my trousers as well because I said it's a bit cold up there, so I took my shorts off. Even though it's picking warm down the bottom here. So
It's there at the top. Yeah.
there at the top, so we go up that cable car. And then we can see there's another cable car that goes right to the top.
With that white bit with the snow
With the
on.
white bit, and the viewing platform is right at the very top of that. Wow, what a long way up.
So the viewing platform is right at the top of that peak. At the
So
very
see
top
the
in the
pointy
blue
bit
sky.
sticking
Yeah.
up? It's up there.
Well, so we'll be doing that in a few days.
Yes. But if you go over this bridge, this is where Mer de Glace, or the glass cave is, over there. So I'm thinking, yeah, we can do that on day 2 rather than...
And we can do the train as well. It's the train as well.
Oh yeah.
The
yeah.
train mythique de Mont Blanc. So that's the magical or mythical train. They like their myths and magic and crystals here, probably even more than at home, don't they? There are crystal shops everywhere.
Well, I don't know about you, but I thought Chamonix had quite a bit to offer. I'm pretty glad we did the recce anyway, because now we have the inside knowledge of a possible delay on the tunnel. So it is 7 minutes past 7 in the morning, and we're off to Italy. And all that remains for me to do is say thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the little bell, and we'll see you on the next leg.